He waits in the shadows. He is the ghost.
When last we left our heroes...
You're gonna jump from a moving train to a horse? Wasn't that a stunt, man?
I do all my own stunts! You see? There's my trusty steed Racer now!
What? Where?
Right there, running alongside the train! Come on, boy!
Walker, there's nothing there.
Y'all are crazy, partner! Adios!
No!
Beloved cowboy film star Bart Walker, controlled by a power as yet unknown, leapt to his death after sabotaging the Lightning Limited. Now the Ghost, with his trusted friend Beau McGregor at his side, must stop the runaway train as it barrels toward its destiny.
Walker kept talking about last train at Kentsville. How did they stop the train in that film?
Didn't you see it?
No. Walker talked about it on one of his visits to Cooper's shop.
Well, in the picture, he blew up a mountain near the tracks, sending a shower of dirt and sand onto the tracks. And that slowed the train. Wait a minute. Walker was going to jump to his horse...
and ride ahead to blow up the mountain. There's only one mountain between us and the curve that would fit that bill. Mount Bannon. There's the conductor. Conductor, where's your radio?
In the engineer's cab.
Let's go.
As the Lightning Limited sped toward its doom, the Ghost, Beau McGregor, and the conductor raced through the train toward the engineer's cab. Ambassador Harrigan returned to the salon car and did his best to assuage the worries of the VIPs.
Ambassador, are you all right?
Where's Bart Walker?
I demand to know what's going on. Are we in any danger?
Ladies and gentlemen, the Lightning Limited is in no danger whatsoever. Mr. Walker is currently under a great physician's care, and the railway officials have everything under control.
Meanwhile, ahead in the engineer's cab...
Matt, Jason, have you...
I hope you brought a miracle with you. We're picking up speed. Hey, who the hell are they?
This is Mr...
No time for pleasantries. We need to use that radio.
You're welcome to it. We've got our hands full over here.
Can't you at least slow us down?
What do you think we've been trying to do? You can't just throw the whole thing into reverse. That'd shatter every gear we got, and then we'd be freewheeling. We cut 10 miles off our speed, but we're still going too fast.
Mac, get on that radio.
Let me set the right channel. There. This is the Lightning Limited bound for Los Angeles. We have an emergency. I repeat, we have an emergency.
This is Sergeant McCready of the Highway Patrol, and I'll be wanting to know who's using this frequency.
Sergeant, this is Special Investigator Beau McGregor with the District Attorney's Office. I need a motorcycle with a sidecar, and your best rider.
Will the plan work to save the Lightning Limited? Will Walker wind up being the real hero of our harrowing tale? Don't move a muscle. You don't want to miss a second of tonight's exciting episode. This evening's performance of The Ghost is brought to you by Blue Sky Airlines. Whether you're flying down to Rio or making your way to the city by the bay, Blue Sky Airlines will get you there in comfort and style. Blue Sky Airlines, your gateway to the world. And now we return to The Ghost.
Lucky for us, that precinct is only 2 miles away.
This is going to go right down to the wire. There he is.
On a dirt road parallel to the tracks, a highway patrol motorcycle with an empty sidecar was flying to catch up to the Lightning Limited. The Ghost leaned out the open door, frantically waving the rider forward.
Are you sure you're up to this?
Do you want to do it?
No, that's okay. You go right ahead.
Gripping the sides of the doorway, the Ghost took a deep breath.
This is for you, Bart.
The Ghost hurled himself forward. As he flew toward the speeding motorcycle, the rushing air slammed into him, threatening to carry his body past the sidecar to a horrifying and painful death.
Have to twist. Tuck my legs up. Only one chance.
Welcome aboard, Mr. Ghost.
Thanks. Wait, aren't you
Sergeant Michael McCready at your service, sir.
the desk sergeant? But
McGregor said you'd be wanted the best, and that's what you got, boyo. What's your plan?
we think dynamite's been set at Mount Bannon. If we set it off, we can set enough earth down onto the track to slow the train.
Oh, you mean like Last Train to Kentsville?
Has everyone seen that film but me?
What's that you say, boyo?
Yes, just like in the movie.
Well, we'd better get moving then. We'll be needing to go cross-country to make Mount Bannon in time. This may get a wee bit bumpy. Hang on to your mask.
Veering off, Sergeant McCready expertly piloted the motorcycle down a narrow side road. Hunched over the handlebars, McCready was proving to be just what he said he was. The best. Meanwhile, back on the Lightning Limited...
We've scrubbed off another 5 miles per hour, but we're still not going to make that curve.
Maybe you bought us enough time for the ghost to blow up Mount Bannon.
Hey, just like in Last Train to Kentsville.
Yeah,
But that might not work.
what are you saying?
Well, that train was an old steam locomotive. This thing's a diesel streamliner and a lot heavier. And
And what?
that was a movie.
The full moon lit up the landscape as Sergeant McCready and the ghost shot toward the base of Mount Bannon.
Where do you think he set the explosives?
Where were they set in the movie again?
The base of the mountain, closest to the tracks.
Sounds like a good place to start. There! I see it!
Throwing the motorcycle into the skid, McCready stopped as the ghost leapt from the sidecar.
Have you found it, boyo?
Yes! Enough dynamite to blow the mountainside to bits!
Well, light her up and let's go.
Gotta set the timer. There. 20 seconds! Get us out of here!
Hang on again.
Back in the engineer's cab.
The curve.
We're still going too fast.
Hope you've made peace with your maker.
What the?
Hang on to something!
The explosion tore Mount Bannon apart. A shower of dirt and sand rained down on the tracks. The locomotive exploded through the dirt, ran through the sand. Fingers of earth savagely clawed at the iron behemoth. Up ahead, the curve, and certain death. The curve, closer and closer. Can the Lightning Limited stop in time?
We've stopped.
He did it!
We've stopped.
He did it! We're not dead!
Hail Mary, full of grace.
Mac!
Ghost! You did it! You saved the train!
The credit goes to Sergeant McCready here.
I told you you got the best.
No argument here, Sergeant, but there's one more person we have to thank.
And who might that be?
Bart Walker.
The movie star.
But
He set the charge that blew Mount Bannon, Mac. Without that...
Well, where is he? I'd like to shake his hand and get his autograph.
So would I, Sergeant. So would I.
Hey, where's he going?
Never mind, Sergeant, never mind. Would you accompany me to the dining car?
Why? What's there?
Hopefully, a couple of beers.
I'm a representative of the law, boyo, and there is something called prohibition.
I'm with the DA's office, and he's buying.
Well, why didn't you say so in the first place?
Early the next morning on the lot of All American Pictures.
Good morning, Pedro.
Hey, Mr. Cooper, what are you doing here so early? The extras haven't even shown up yet.
I've got to screen some footage before the day starts.
The early bird gets the worm. Go ahead.
Here it is. Last train to Kentsville.
You've been listening to Tales of the Ghost, starring Damion, Poitier, and TJ Glenn, with the Radio Theater Players. This has been your announcer, Tom Antonellis. The Ghost was created by Jerry Kokich and Damion Poitier. This evening's episode was written, directed, and edited by Jerry Kokich.